Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon as the pilot. You know what? The pilot's pretty fun. You have access to a horrible weapon to start with, and extra active item capacity, better purchasing power. Purchasing power! I'm just gonna play as a Paradox, though. It's been a while. So sue me, but you know what? I don't even think Paradox is on the wheel now that I think about it. That would explain why I haven't played as the Paradox recently. Okay, a lot of things just died as soon as we spawned in. Yep, I think everything is dead from this room. And you know what? We're starting with the pilot pistol anyway, so all is well in the world. Yeah, I just remembered that I think it is, there's a key. I think it is actually true that I don't have the Paradox on that wheel, so we gotta start playing as the Paradox more often if we want the Paradox to be a character we play as. I forgot that this is like how I used to just play the game. This was my normal play mode. You know, the wheel, I added that in because people were like, hey, you never play as the other characters. Why is that? Well, the Paradox is the fun character, so it's the one that I want to play as. I have no idea what our starting item is. It is the gas mask. We have poison immunity. Well, you know what? I would have never figured that out until like the next floor, and then I would have been like, why is the game bugged and I'm not taking poison damage? Which, I still don't know why that happens sometimes, even in Gungeon nowadays. Sometimes you won't light on fire. No idea what causes that. We got a key. Dude, just like the last run, we're getting a lot of key drops. I'm loving it. Although unlike the last run, I feel like this run is maybe a little bit more interesting, at least to start with. At least I hope so, because last run, I don't know if it was the coffee or something, but I definitely felt a little bit underwhelmed, under-energized. It might be all that coffee I've been drinking. It might be all that coffee. Ogrim says you could do your pasts. Pasts in Enter the Gungeon are boring because you can't do the Lich, and bullet hell's a lot of fun. Well, asterisk. I think that the bullet hell floor is fun. I don't think the Lich is particularly fun anymore. It's, you get 3 waves of a fight, and it's certainly a war of attrition if you are low on health or blanks or ammo or something, but I've done the fight so many times, I'm mostly just in it for the floor. The floor is a lot of fun, because bullet hell floor is the hardest floor in the game. Gulag Rabito, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? But I just wish that you could do your past after the Lich, or maybe before, and then you go to the Lich, and then you have to do that floor too. I think that would be a little bit more ideal, because then you would have the benefits of both worlds. Of having a unique past per character, while also having a fun final floor, a super tough final floor. How cool would it be if Dodge Roll released a new final update to Enter the Gungeon, and it's like, hey, we just made an Isaac-esque void floor, and it just has like reused rooms from everything, but all the enemies are way harder, and we've doubled their spawns, and that was it. I mean, honestly, I think that would be kind of a lot of fun. Maybe like a procedurally generated final floor or something. All the rooms were random and unique, and you never had any idea what was gonna happen, and it would just be a complete total nightmare. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. It would be fun. It'd be fun. Paradoxical says the last time you didn't catch on fire was because of clear Guanstone, right? I think it was with the clear Guanstone, because I do remember that. Paradoxical. We had a run recently where I had a anti-poison Guanstone, and I think we had a synergy that made it the super big Guanstone version, and for some reason I wasn't lighting myself on fire. It could have been because of the Guanstone, it could have been because of another synergy we have. Honestly, I don't remember. I never remember. But I think it was because of the, well, as cool as this would be, we can't afford it. I think it was actually because of the Guanstone though, which is interesting. I can't quite recall. There you go. He had to bring it up. Paradoxical had to bring up a clear Guanstone, and there it is. Well, I mean, this could be the run where we get every single Guanstone. There's like 6, right? I always forget about this one, the one that makes you immune to poison. But there's this one, the orange one, the red one, the blue one, the green one, and the blank one. So there's like 7? Yo, that's too many Guanstones. How the hell are you gonna get 7 Guanstones in one run? Abe, you just described Delirium floor. That's the idea though. The idea is that it would be like a Delirium final floor and Enter the Gungeon, but I think it would be a little bit more interesting because maybe they could just, you know, not have Delirium in it. But it would be a way of having a unique floor experience every time, which is what I think could be kind of interesting. I hear you, confirmed. I can't wait for you to spawn on the 2nd floor when I have the old crest and there's a key bullet kit and then you shoot me in the back when I'm trying to go for the key and then I lose access to a whole floor. Can't wait to see you later, buddy. Ogrim says, I'm disappointed there's not a Guanstone vendor. There's like 7 of them. That'd be kind of cool. Like you could just pay for a random Guanstone. Maybe, you know what it could be? It could be like a Guanstone gambler. And then sometimes when you gamble, he'll just give you like a glass Guanstone, but then sometimes when you gamble, he'll give you like a real one. You want a grand prize, here's a Guanstone. Doesn't have to show up on every run either, it could just be like a random happenstance like everything else in this freaking video game. But having something that gives you, you know, 1 of 7 Guanstones, or even the glass ones, which are really fun to stack up, I could see that. I do enjoy stacking up Guanstones, it's just they're hard to get to. They stop spawning when you have like 6 of them. The Guanist. Okay, no. If we're gonna have a Guanstone character or NPC in Enter the Gungeon, hey, I'm immune to poison, by the way. What you would do is you would make it a parody of, and I don't know how to pronounce this, the Yuan-Ti, which aren't they like a fish type of character in like the D&D universe? It's like YUAN-TI. The Yuan-Ti were a collective race of psionic serpent folk. So it could be the Yuan-Ti. And they are a race of Guan serpent folk or something, you know? And boom, you immediately have your parody. Paradoxical just says enter the Gungeon. Oh, come on. That's too easy. That's too easy. I much prefer my own idea, thank you very much. His room is called the Gungeon. Okay, I actually do like that. He's got like a minor room in the Gungeon called the Gungeon, and he's like, this is my area, my home, the Gungeon. Oh, and I imagine it like he's dressed it up like with paper mache and everything as though it's like a mini Gungeon, but it's called the Gungeon. He's like, this is my crib. I love it. I love it. Oh. God, I really need to, like, one of these days make a mock-up of all of these things that we come up with. If only I knew what I was doing. Come on. I do have ammo. You know what? Right, I forgot that you home in on enemies, hit a wall, and then immediately die. Man, I really could use some ammo to drop. We have like no ammo drops the whole run so far. Well, and we have to burn a key in order to get the old crest, which is beautiful. All right, well, I mean, let's do it, I guess. Could really go for some ammo after this. I do like that these gunslingers actually do home because they do a lot of damage on contact. So they kind of need to home. I just wish that they would, like, I don't know, last a little longer. It also seems like, oh no, they do stick around after they penetrate an enemy. That's useful. If only people were more interested, I would totally do like a Gungeon programming stream where we just like try to figure out how to mod the game. Add in new characters. I would need someone to do the art though. I would also need it to be a little bit more, I would need it to be a little bit more exciting than how it sounds, because it doesn't exactly sound like it would bring in the viewers, but it would be fun nonetheless. Well, I'm completely out of ammo now. Let's see what we get. No ammo, oh, surprise. At least we do get a weapon. I'll take it, I'll take it. No keys. This is gonna be a very awkward next floor. Actually, I'm just gonna sell this, because it's garbage. It's gonna be very awkward next floor, because we're gonna have no ammo. Oh well, I guess. Let's do it. Really wish I was playing the pilot right now, because I would love to have the lockpick. Like, goodness gracious. All right, one junk. Let's make sure that this goes. In fact, we could probably get rid of the mask, because we have the Guan Stone, which already gives us poison immunity, so let's drop the mask. I think it does have like a couple of synergies, but I don't care. I'd rather just have the money. We could also pick up a Mega Dowser. I mean, to have a beam is okay. You know, I'm just gonna buy it. That way it doesn't show up later, and it's another gun. There you go. You never know. Maybe we actually do need it. Bubonic Lettuce says programming is some black magic that has always fascinated me, yet I never understood it. It's a lot simpler than you would imagine, but it does require you to change your method of thinking in a lot of situations. And also, to not be frustrated if you don't understand something, but instead, to accept that you're just gonna have to Google it. Programming is like 10% knowing the syntax and 90% being able to Google what you're looking for. And about 110% all complaining about the compiler not giving you the information that you need. What do you mean it won't run? Why is it compiling now? I didn't even change anything. Wind-up gun. Wind-up gun is not good because wind-up gun would be better if we had the reload synergy that goes along with it, which we do not have. Which I guess doesn't explain why it's not good, except that it's just not that good. You know what? Screw using this starter pistol. We live or die here. We either get ammo or we don't. You, on the other hand, you can go. 2 amulets. Oh, man. I really wish that I could get some way of stealing. I would love the ability to steal all these items. What's the chance that we can get like a smoke bomb and a grappling hook on the same floor? I do love the fact that you can buy amulets from that guy. That's why we need a Guanti to exist and Enter the Gungeon. So many freaking amulets and Guan stones and useful passives and secondaries. Bwah, bwah. Well, let's not go fight the boss, because I'm gonna run out of ammo. So let's go run out of ammo on one of these floors first, and then we'll go run out of ammo on that guy. I don't know why I put that down. I guess in my head I was like, I'll just blow up his bullets when they pass by. Can you hurt yourself with the, with the C4? I always forget. Because I know some of the items you can hurt yourself. What the hell? What the? I feel like I'm firing quickly too, but that is probably not the case. Because I have nothing that makes me actually fire faster. I'm out of ammo, by the way? Oh my god, we got the Mega Dowser at least. Hey, you know, that's something, right? Mega Dowser, everybody. Glad I spent money on this one. I mean, I hate to say it, I'm glad I spent money on this one, though. Well, there goes a half, no, this is like a fifth of our ammo. It's not that bad. Come here, get pushed. I mean, I might as well, right? Oh my god, we haven't even found the drop-off point either. What the heck? I have 1 key. I'm gonna spend the key. Ooh, I thought that was a hole. When we are done with the floor, I don't see a point in doing it right now. Well, there's a chest we cannot access anyways. There's our old crest drop-off finally. Power washing and Gungeon. Power washing and you. Enter the Gungeon style. All right, let's see what we get. It's the charm horn, which means we can steal. Okay, okay. So what do we want first? Ammo. And then we're gonna try to steal from this jerk. We got 1. Let's freaking go. And we can always steal the rat key before we leave, or we'll get another charge, but I wanted the amulet first. I also wanted the battery gun over any of the other weapons, because I like the fact that the projectile is quick. It's like instantaneous, so I like the fact that we can just, you know, point and shoot, basically. If we're fighting something like Amoconda, we have to worry less about leading our shots and more just about shooting. Although he's gonna eat this one, I think. He looks like he's having a hard time circling into it. Probably should not have used that because we do want to steal, but was kind of hoping I'd get some value out of it. He's gonna eat that one, nothing I can do. Got shot in the back. So we're not gonna get the flawless, but we already deposited the old crest, so who cares, honestly. This is still, like, not a very good run. We get a bad gun that does synergize with our Guan Stone at the very least. Does it fire line pieces? Yeah, so our Guanstone will fire line pieces. I mean, it could be worse. Even you get hit this Ammoconda. I mean, we got shot from the back from a shot that I couldn't see. That's just how you get hit by Ammoconda. 99% of the time it happens. I'm not worried. Ammoconda is still not that bad of a boss. So I am gonna steal the Nod Key. I'm gonna buy Brick Breaker because it actually synergizes with our other gun. Yeah, now we can dual wield these, and now we have, if nothing else, something that is an okay boss killing gun because of the number of shots. All right, let's get the heck out of here though. I'm willing to just break this chest and then leave. Honestly, we're in a not great position with the fact that our weapons are essentially non-existent, but all we need is just to find a little bit of ammo. Just a wee bit of ammo. Just Sheriff, hey, welcome! And Mr. Virus, hello. You can make electrified water. I'd rather not make electrified water, because if I make electrified water, I will kill myself. Although, are you immune to electricity if you're holding battery gun? I don't think you are. I can't remember though. The Sheriff says, when is the next Risk of Rain 2 stream if you're gonna do one? The answer is I don't know when it is. Because I don't know when I'm gonna play more Risk of Rain. Oh my god, okay, well you know what, just like... I gotta use something on this guy, he's freaking jammed. And then we can go back to the water gun. It's ammo. You know what, maybe we should have had Luxon Cannon for that Ammoconda fight. What are people's opinions on the guns that I have? What would you fill on ammo first? Because I did enjoy the battery gun having basically an instant hit. But admittedly, the damage on it is not the best. The Sheriff says, I'm just gonna have to tune in more, I guess. Ah, yes, the perfect strategy. Oh, you've discovered my plan perfectly. Foiled again. He knows my secret of trying to get people to actually watch me. Magazine rack. Gotta admit, having infinite ammo would be kinda nice. Revolver could help with some ammo. The revolver, the one that we have, isn't this one the one that gives you lower shop prices, right? And then if you have both of them, you get like double ammo capacity, I think. So if we find Shades' revolver, then we'll just immediately get double ammo capacity with like everything. Oh, you foolish fools. You know what? There you go. DD Punch says definitely Luxon Cannon. Luxon Cannon is pretty good. The Sheriff says, I haven't played Gungeon in like a year. I've been playing Gungeon like every day for the past like couple of weeks, couple of weeks or so. It's been fun. People seem to have been enjoying the Gungeon, so as long as they enjoy it, I'll keep playing it. Until the next time when I just want like a Gungeon break. What is going on with our gun? Like the bullet was so fast. Very weird. You've been fighting so many jammed enemies, why are you so cursed? Asks Alton Silverbane. First of all, welcome to the stream. Second of all, I'm not really that cursed, it's mostly the floor. In the Abbey, This floor I'm at tends to be a lot of random jammed enemies, and it's just programmed in. It's just scripted. I'll let you know when there's a jammed enemy about to spawn, but some of the enemies are just jammed on purpose. Even if you have 0 curse, they'll be jammed. So I don't think there's any jammed enemies in this room. I have stolen 2 items, so we don't have a lot of curse, but we do have some. Some enemies just have jammed dudes or jammed reinforcements. And you just gotta live with it. Okay, please give me something. I require more minerals for my mineral gun. I think the one in the shop that we did not buy was green, so to have a red, rather the orange guanstone, excited. Thank you very much, my friend. That was a great get. 2 guanstones means we get 2 extra blanks per floor. And then these will also light enemies on fire. You love to see it. Still no jammed enemies, I think. Actually, the bulletkin in the previous room, that bulletkin that was jammed is a guaranteed jammed enemy. I forgot about that. That's one of those guaranteed jammers. Jammers. Jammies. And then there was another room down here. It was like this one that had 3 ghosts, and then after that, 1 yellow mage and 1 gun nut. That gun nut's always jammed in that room too. It's ammo! Let's take it for the Luxon cannon this time, though. Red bearskin. Hey, welcome! How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's, God, we have, like, no ammo. But we've got Tetrominator and Brick Breaker. Let's do it. I think combined, these form 1 boss killer. It's gonna use like all of the ammo in both guns to kill this guy. That was the wrong dodge roll, but it did work. And that was just a lucky spin on this guy's part, but that happens. It's a fast shot, and I'm bad at dodging it even at the best of days. Very nice of you to not fire after I blew up your shots, thanks to that line piece. I'm in a bad corner, but it worked. He could have probably hit me if he shotgunned me, but he decided not to. Probably a shotgun coming up soon. Okay, half ammo in the Brick Breaker. 3rd ammo in Tetrominator. Well, we're gonna kill him. It didn't really go that badly, did it? The entire floor is gonna be filled up with like very beautiful and vibrantly colored Tetris pieces. When are we gonna have like a Tetris remake? You know, I want like a Lumines, but with Tetris instead. That's what I want. Oh my god, okay, take the ammo. I do like the exotic. What weapons are we gonna get? We're gonna get Charmed Bow out of this chest. Would rather not. Stinger, it's pretty good. And Armor of Thorns. We'll probably go for the Stinger. Tetris Effect. Yeah, that is the new, like a new one, isn't it? I've not played Tetris Effect. Glader says they should do what they did with Risk of Rain, make Tetris 2D into a 3D game. They did! In like the freaking 2000s. Tetris Sphere was a 3D Tetris game made for the Nintendo 64, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, I want the Stinger. So we're gonna go for the Stinger. I think if anything, we just need new guns. So take a gun, blow up some bad chests, get the heck out of here. Now, good floor. How did they turn Risk of Rain 3D? Asked Just Sheriff. Because Risk of Rain was a 2D side platformer game, and they made it full 3D with the X, the Y, and the Z. You can go left, you can go straight ahead, you can go up. Why, that's all the different directions you can go right there. And don't tell me about this thing called right, that's just negative left. How did they make that connection though? It's actually a pretty solid, like, okay, I mean, if we want to talk about Risk of Rain, let's talk about Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 1 was a small indie project made by like 2 people who were like out of school. They were like working on their classes while they also made Risk of Rain. That's my understanding of it. So it's not a very complex game. It's not a very, you know, production heavy game. It's simple, but mechanically, the player always having to run from enemies and jump to avoid attacks made for a bit of a slow experience. You were just always running and kiting enemies. But the inclusion of a third dimension means that you can dodge side to side instead of just having to constantly jump up and down. Because essentially, if you're playing Risk of Rain 1, if you're not jumping, you're dying. Because you have to jump over enemy attacks constantly. And it's annoying because most of the time you're just walking, jumping, 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 jumping. So turning it into a 3D game is really nice because it gives the player another dimension to dodge in. It's a natural extension of the game that I think makes the overall gameplay better. Now you might think that, you know, Risk of Rain isn't for you, that's fair enough, but I don't think you can argue that making it 3D made the gameplay worse. Maybe, I mean, you can argue. I don't think you could convince me otherwise, though. I think the leap to 3D helped the overall gameplay. If you want to talk about art style, you know, items, balancing, whatever, go ahead. But it makes for me, it makes for a better 3D experience. Because Risk of Rain 1 is a lot of fun, but it gets boring just jumping all the time to dodge enemy bullets, you know? And the thing is, in Risk of Rain 1, there are a lot of enemies who shoot ground projectiles or have a melee attack, and you have to jump to dodge them. Especially if you do like any amount of looping. Dun 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 dun. You know what? There you go. You don't gotta explode every single one of them, but it helps. I got stuck on a table. Well, at least we have ammo for the Luxon cannon again. Honestly, I just want to like keep one gun empty so that if we get a green ammo drop, we get the most value out of it, because ammo has been a bit of a concern on this run. It happens, unfortunately, but it does happen. You know what? If that brown chest was a hidden rainbow and you peeked it, would it show non-deity or items? Hey, Milk Jug! Me sub you long time. Hey, thank you and welcome. We gotta say hi to each other more often. You should say hi to me on Discord so that the next time when I don't want to ignore Discord, I can hop on and say, hey, there's Milk Jug. I'm gonna say hi to Milk Jug. So exotic, this is a normal brown chest. If it was a rainbow chest, if you peeped it with the exotic, it would show a like red tier item in the chest. It would be like, hey, why is there a, you know, tentacle gun in this brown chest? It would show you the contents of the chest, or at least one of the items, so you would be able to look at it and know that it's going to be, you know, something more. I do believe, though, that if you look at a chest that has nothing, it might just show you the AK-47. I remember that being something where maybe it's Brother Alburn's chest. If you look at it, it has an AK inside of it, and then when you open it, it changes items. I forget. But for the most part, you know, the peeping does work correctly. The peeping. The peeping. Coming soon to a chest near you. The Peeper. Not just a boss in Binding of Isaac. He's made his way into the Gungeon, the Peeper. Best friends with the Yuan Ti, the Peeper. Okay, so what's in this chest? This is a silencer. Those are all bad. Well, luckily we need a key anyways, so no reason to spend a key right now. I love that reload sound. All right, Stinger. Plus shells, plus Tetris. I should play Tetris one of these days. I haven't played a solid Tetris game in a long time. I'm not like a 10 out of 10 Tetris player, but I can hold my own. Do I have anything that can hit this guy? Looks like the missiles will slightly hurt him, but it'll also summon bees that'll hurt him when he's no longer protecting himself. So we'll just use, the Stinger, especially because he's bouncing around now. You love having a bee rocket launcher. Save your blanks. We got armor, we don't need to save the blanks. Well, hopefully I can light myself on fire, but I think we can manage that with something. Da-da-da. Or we could just buy a blank from this guy. We only need one. I'd rather make sure we get that flawless. And then, I mean, we don't really need a key. But I might as well buy one, because I'm not really doing anything else with my money, am I? Alright. And so that was, this is the grappling hook. I don't think we need it, so that's a munch. And then I don't think we need the silencer, so that's gonna be a munch. We got the silencer anyways. It does seem like when you peep a chest, you have a better chance of getting that item out of the chest when you break it. So even if you want to destroy chests, you have no keys, at least peep it. You might be able to luck out and get a additional item out of it. You might as well, right? You might as well. And this is gonna be our armor. And then we got one blank. Yeah, maybe we couldn't armor the second hallway here because I don't have, I can't make oil because there's no oil lanterns here. There's oil lanterns out here, but none in here. Really though, if there was one oil lantern here, then you could put oil on the ground, blow it up, and then in theory get your armor to pop. It would be nice if they included one oil lantern in there. Then again, would it make sense for there to be an oil lantern in a secret cave? Probably not. You ever play any video game ever, like, I don't know, Skyrim, where you're just wandering through a cavern that hasn't been explored in like 800 years? Wow, this magnificent cavern that was just discovered has who knows what's inside of it, and you go in and there's just like 8 torches lit on the walls, and you're like, who's lighting these torches? Why are there candles all around? What's going on? What universe is this? I can suspend my disbelief with magic, but violating, the first law of thermodynamics? No, thank you. That goes too far, excuse me. You know what? These guys all deserve not to shoot me. Hey. Right, I forgot that I am still immune to poison here. You suck, dude. Okay, down left, up left. Let's not make the same mistakes in pathing like we did last time. I do love that they actually do attack each other. Left. We got water gun. There will probably be at least one jammed guy, but who cares? They're not really that smart, are they? Up left. Ghosts need to see too. Here's the thing. Do they though? Because if a ghost is invisible, that means that light is not affecting the ghost. There go. They can't see using light. Otherwise, you know, even if they could see, like maybe the light just doesn't affect their bodies, you would just see like two dark circles floating in front of you, and that would be the eyes of the ghost. I don't believe it. I don't believe that ghosts need light to see. You're gonna have to prove yourself on that one, I think. You know what? Well, that was a bit of a slow dodge. I'm immune to poison. Let's go. Ghosts use echolocation. What are they, bats? You know what? How else would they say boo all the time? I also don't believe that ghosts use echolocation, because if a ghost used echolocation, then someone could just create one of those like sound floating devices that like, oh, this water is floating on a wave of sound, and you could just capture a ghost. Ghostbusters would exist. They would have built a sound cube that would just vibrate so intensely that it would suck in ghosts. You would have literal Ghostbusters. So no, I don't think that ghosts use echolocation. Milko 7000, welcome. What does the horn do again? Oh, it charms enemies, and if you use it on a shopkeeper, you can steal from them. Ah, I hate this attack. I should have just blanked it. Also, Poliosk, welcome to the stream as well. Hold on, I gotta read this. First time being on the stream after so much watching your stuff on YouTube. Keep up with the good work. Well, thank you very much. I hope that you do enjoy some Gungeon. Do these guys like not have an attack? I guess they like don't have an attack, huh? They just walk into me, but they can't walk into each other? Rude. You know what? I don't really want to deal with these guys. Rip bit rate. Rip rate. There we go. Destroyed is nonsense. Why am I using this gun? I guess in my head I was like, well, what's probably the best weapon that we have? Clearly it's the one that shoots shells. Clearly it's gonna be this one. Dun 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 dun. Let's see if I can actually counter him. Well, he taunted, so the answer is no. Not even gonna try. What do we get? Gunbow and utility belt. I mean, anything that gives me more ammo, I'm a big fan of right about now, huh? Well, you got me on that one. This might be one of those fights where we have to actually stay in for a minute. Get him low enough that we can actually smack him. Milk Junk says, I remember when Abe did this without being able to see. That was crazy. I do remember you were here for that, I think. It was pretty crazy. Agricrisia says, what? Yeah, there was, I discovered a bug in Gungeon where I had no screen, and I had to do this rat fight, punching him, without being able to see anything. Yeah, that happened once. I don't remember what caused, oh my god, look at how many pieces there are. Line piece! I forget what caused that bug, too. I do remember that it was a dumb bug, though, but a lot of fun. You know, we don't need the smoke bomb, we have Charm Horn, so we'll take Charm Horn and Portable Turret, and then you, get out of here. We've got a, where's my bloop? Gotta get my bloops. A 1, a 2, a 3. Let me tell you my life story, damn it. Your life story is you got eaten by a serpent. That's all the life that I care about from out of you. That you're food for my friend the serpent, who's gonna kill me, or at least try to kill me, very shortly, but at least for the time being, he's a friend. He's a friend of the show. All right, Emperor, Shock Rifle. Let's go Shock Rifle, maybe Exotic for the next floor. Paradoxical said, remember earlier when you were talking about Smoke Bomb Grappling Hook, I swear this game knows what you're thinking. Yeah, that was when we had the shop that had 2 amulets, and I was able to steal one of them because we did get a smoke bomb on that floor. You know what? Sometimes it just happens. Happens to work out the way that you want. That's Gungeon, baby. Straight up voice activated Gungeon. It's more like you, Paradoxical, when you were talking about that Guan Stone and it just showed up. It's like, wait a minute, doesn't the Guan Stone make you immune to fire? What Guan Stone? You mean this Guan Stone, Paradoxical? Why? We can just test it right now. You know what? I hate that you shot me when I was trying to charm you. I was trying to make you a friend, and then you have to go do something like that and try to get me killed. You are just a load of garbage. You bulletkin bastard. How dare you? Paradoxical says 2 spooky, 5 me. I know what that item is. Shock Rifle's not the best, is it? Do it without taking damage, sure. I mean, to be fair... Ah! The serpent blocked a shot, actually. Thank you, serpent. There we go. Hello, gunslinger. Give me an item. You gave me an active item, the Shadow Clone. I mean, you know what? At least it's more interesting than the freaking Charm Horn. Better, too. I will. Oh, goodness. Well, that scared the ever-loving hell out of me. Wasted a key on that chest. Also, apparently every chest from now on is gonna have, it's gonna have, clips in it. Honestly, I'm okay with that. You think if we had 2, we would get like 2 bullets in our rocket launcher? Probably not, but I would hope so. Why is this guy lit up? He's extremely bright. You know what? We can electrify these water blobs at the very least. We are immune to the electricity when we're holding the gun, so that's confirmed. I do hate that these guys can absorb my shock rounds. Like, how does that work? It's freaking electricity. How do you stop it? Did you dodge the mimic shot? That's awesome. Actually, I didn't dodge the mimic shot. I think it got absorbed by my orbiting Guanstone or snake friend. Because I just stood there, but didn't get hit, which was surprising. Dun dun dun. Mother of Zerg says, first run of Gungeon on this save. I killed the dragon and got 3/4 of the bullet. How did you only get 3/4 of the bullet? Oh, you know what? You gotta buy one of them, don't you? Yeah, okay, that's fair. The other ones you just have to go pick up, but there is that one that you've gotta specifically purchase, which is kind of annoying. I think in, when I played Gungeon and did a B-side save file, I think I got the whole bullet in the first run, but I did go to the oubliette specifically so that I could afford it. I think I also played as the pilot so I could specifically afford it. Well, it's certainly a gun. I forgot it, but I stole it, but forgot about the piece with the invisible walkway. Oh, well, you gotta do it again then. Don't forget this time. All right, this is when it gets really weird with the Shadow Clone. And he teleported. Watch for teleporting walls. Oh, he's back. I do enjoy a good teleporting wall. I do wish that my ghost friend would actually like shoot upwards though. Dun 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 dun. Sure, I'll take this and then immediately crack it. Okay, we don't need anything here. Don't need anything there. Don't need anything here. Don't need anything here. Vorpal gun, don't need that. I have 3 keys. Well, I mean, we could dump some garbage. Like, we can dump the blooper's pretty trash. Silencer's pretty trash. Everything else is at least interesting. Oh, you know, we've got like, oh my god, Charm Horn, portable turret. I'm never gonna use portable turret, so that one can go. There's just too many active items and I'm not gonna swap between them all. Sure, 200 bucks, going down to the next floor. Maybe Luxon Cannon exotic? Dude, now that this coffee is getting a little cool in front of me, and I'm not quite so hopped up on caffeine and sugar like I was earlier. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit better. Oh. I don't feel like Philip J. Fry from Futurama having drunk 100 cups, or rather, 99. You know what? Everyone loves a good shadow clone. Everyone loves a clone, a shadow clone. Did that miss? I don't really want to walk through this room just to walk through it again, so let's leave. I was kind of hoping at some point that I would actually pick up a bigger Guanstone synergy, because I really want to test to see if this Guanstone makes us immune to fire or not, because I forget if it does. Let's see what's in the chest. It is a smoke bomb! Literally an item we already had. There it is again. Might as well hold it. That happens though. Normally, Gungeon stops items from appearing multiple times in a run, but Smoke Bomb, it's an emergency backup item. It's an item that you can get multiple times so that no chest can be truly empty. So as a result, sometimes you might find multiple flashbangs, decoys, and smoke bombs in a run. I don't think it's a bug. I think it is intentional so that your chests will never actually be empty. But admittedly, it is kind of annoying. It's like, why? I don't want an item I've already had. Show me something different. Show me what you've got. Well, I now have 2 shotguns and a magic lamp. Well, we picked up a few things. Are these things actually any good? I don't know. I mean, I'm never gonna use the shotguns or really the magic lamp, I don't think. But you know what? Well, that's okay. Hey, at least it gets them out of the item pool, right? Ooh, you gotta go first. You gotta go second. You gotta go third. I do love that whenever I dodge roll, my ghost also changes. Nice little touch. Now, I don't remember if this enemy, I don't think this enemy is supposed to be a jammed boy. I think that's our curse turning him. You are not supposed to be jammed. This is definitely our curse. Because I don't remember you ever being jammed. Well, not really what I was hoping for, but that's okay. Well, whatever. We don't need to flawless the floors. Me and my army of ghost bulletkins. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why every soundtrack in existence has to be Indiana Jones in my head. I got a problem. And that problem is Jones! You're a fake. You're the real one? I thought the real one wouldn't get pushed around. Oh, you know why? The real one doesn't get pushed around during the attack, but after the attack they can be pushed. That's right, that's right. I forgot. I forgot my own cheaty knowledge. Well, let's not use the shotgun. That way I don't prove myself to be a liar accidentally. Well, that one's gonna miss. The secondary rockets on the exotic, not quite the best because they do have limited range on them, unfortunately. Okay, I was like juggling them in the air before they died. It's another charmed bow! Welcome, charmed bow. I said no to you earlier because I was out of keys. You've decided to enter your way, to force your way into my run regardless. Well, welcome, welcome. Welcome aboard, welcome. Congratulations! Oh God. Right, I forgot about that. When you break his arms, or when he breaks his arms, his shots will go in slightly different direction than normal. And we're done. We are done with this floor. Might as well buy a couple of guns for the future. You never know. All right, I'm ready. I love the sound of that. I also do enjoy that our familiar is firing all of the shots that we're firing. Whatever, that was a shot. I forgot that we were gonna have to dodge these bullets too. So if we fire dual-handed weapons, our familiar fires dual-handed weapons as well. Our ghost friend, that is. He's a ghost friend. Dude, there are a lot of puzzle pieces on the ground though. Keep firing. Keep firing. Go ahead, shoot my clone. You'll never take me alive! Ha ha ha. You know what? This deserves the water gun. One of the reasons why I actually picked up that weapon. Some way of dealing with the nonsense skulls from this character. From this cast and character. I mean, our ammo's going a little bit further than I was expecting here. I'm loving it. We're probably gonna run out before we, what the hell? Before we actually deal with this guy completely, but for now. Uh-oh. I already took a hit on the fight, so I wanted to see if I could use my ghost to block the bullets. It almost worked, it almost worked. You know, I'm gonna leave those knives even. I don't want to deal with them. You think I want to deal with some bloody knives? Should really be blanking too. There's no reason not to. We get blanks like 4 per floor now. All right, good fight. Good fight. Blew off his head. All right, let's, I guess we're just, no, we're not gonna go, but we will blank on the statue. Maybe this is why I should have saved some blanks. Maybe this is why in the back of my head I was like, save your blanks. You never know what you're gonna get out of a random ass statue. It's a freaking another mimic. At least we did get another Guan stone. I'll accept it, I'll accept it. I think that one did cost me a full heart though. Oh well. We'll just buy some HP, who cares? It's not like we need this money anyways. All right, let's try out maybe some sunlight javelin. I just love the looks of the blocks. I love neon colors. It's so pretty. Careful. All right, I forgot that I can just walk over the gaps. You can just walk over the gaps? Good Gungeon run today. Blank Man's payback from the amulet you stole earlier. That'd be funny if, what if when you were playing Gungeon and you stole, the shops, they put like a hit out for you? Like, I'll pay you 100 casings to kill this Gungeoneer. And like you find a mimic, it surprises you, and then when you kill the mimic, it drops a letter saying, I hope this mimic gets you, Gungeoneer, signed the Blank Man. It's like, yes, being cursed does improve the chances of getting mimics, but it could also be very special to him, you know? It could just be like, this is personal. You thought you could steal from me. How am I gonna pay for my kid's college if you keep stealing amulets? I guess that's why in, it's actually kind of nice in Exit the Gungeon, where you actually have a little bit more, like, story happening with the other characters. It's like, hey, you have to find Blank Man, find his stuffed bear, and then when you find his stuffed bear, he'll have an expanded inventory for you because he's very grateful for you. It's like a little quest. Kolesny! Hey, thank you very much for the resub. Welcome, and I hope you're having a good day. Spelunky system if stealing was more prevalent. Well, it would be like, hold on. So for Dacula, you make it sound like you want to have to fight the boss to exit the floor. Like the Blank Man will just be waiting for you with a shotgun by the exit elevator, and you gotta like fight him to get the key to leave or something. It would be kind of funny to fight the Blank Man though, because he'll be like this old frail dude, and then he'll have like the most agility out of any of the other bosses. That's the way I think of it anyways. That'd be funny. Why, hello, welcome, Raw Egg White. Good to see you again. Welcome back to the Gungeon. Very glad I decided to pick up Sunlight Javelin here. It's doing good freaking work. Can't stay long, they say. Well, you know what? You just being here means the world to me, even if it is only for a moment. I'll always forget the time we have together, Egg White. You're oh so delicious. I would never think about having any breakfast without you. Cooked, of course, but you know, you gotta start with the raw. Raw Egg White says, I disconnected from chat, but whoever said hi, hi. You should have been here earlier, Egg White, when I was gonna try to start recording today. I was having some internet problems. I had to just restart the router. I don't know why. It happens sometimes. You know, this is your monthly F Comcast. Comcast, the only company that I have the option of choosing my internet from. Thank you. Actually, you know what? That's not true. If I wanted dial-up, I could probably get dial-up, and if I wanted, like, horribly slow satellite for 3 times the cost of what I pay now, I could probably get that. Oh well. You know what? Give me Gunbow. This is an interesting enough combination because we're gonna have our friend also be firing. So who knows where our shots are gonna end up? Oh God, please run. Well, I have no idea where these bullets are going, but they're going somewhere. Well, that was really not that bad. Egg White says, I usually don't eat breakfast, don't have the time. Why would you eat yourself? Are you a cannibal, Egg White? Maybe that's why you like it raw. Ew! You monster. Also says, I thought the Lich got through phase 1 without getting hit, died on phase 2 because I had 1 HP. Well, how'd you only have 1 HP? You didn't get hit on the first phase. Womp womp. Sounds like I might have to make another Gungeon tips video. Someone needs help. You and everyone else. Oh, that's pretty good though, making it to the Lich. Phase 2 is the hardest phase anyways of the Lich fight, so that's not a surprise that you could, you know, flawless one phase and then get hit on another phase. That's what I would expect. Okay, this weapon is not doing that much damage. Neither is this, it seems. I wanna eventually get to a point where my familiars are doing enough damage to spawn more ghosts, but we're not quite there, are we? Add 1 HP because I got stuck finding the battle. Don't get stuck then. Oh, you know what? We should be using Magic Lamp. There you go. There's the burst damage we're looking for. Whoop, I just stood there. Told ya the second phase is the hardest. Told ya. Oh, we're gonna have so many genies. Hey, Lich, make a wish. It's the last wish you're ever gonna make, buddy. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you know what? This is also a very, this is a much easier way of stalling the Lich. You can just use your ghost and then keep him there forever. Got him. Oh, he's not going anywhere. He is having a bad day. You are screwed, dude. Hey, Lich. I already made this joke, but who cares? Make a wish. Good run. Better run than we had yet last run, I feel. Oh. Good stuff. Had some, you know, okay synergies. Actually made it to the Old King. Actually made it to the Rat. Didn't do the RNG department. I actually just completely forgot that it even existed, but who cares? Hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch. If we're gonna go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon. Did fail 2 flawlesses, though.